Hello, welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, episodes 10 and 11. So last episode was focused mainly on Kana. It was her school's sports festival, so they dedicated a whole episode to that. The first part was her asking Kobayashi to go to the sports festival. Since she kind of views her as like her mother or a mother type, she wanted her to go and watch her participate. But Kobayashi tells her that, she can't. She's pretty busy at work. It's getting close to a deadline. So she has to spend as much time as she can working to make sure that her project is finished. Kana is pretty upset at first. But then has Toru kind of, I don't know, put like a, I forget what they call it. But it's when nobody can see them. It's like a cloaking type of spell or whatever. But she has her put that on her so that she can go and see her at work. Kobayashi at work. And when she does, I guess she realizes, that she's pretty busy and can't actually go. So when she gets home, she tells her, it's fine if you can't go. I understand. Kobayashi asks her friend, I can't remember the name of the guy, the one who has Fafnir living with him, about it. And he asks, does she want to go? And she says, well, I've never really had anybody go to mine, so I'm not sure exactly what the, I guess, protocol or whatever is to this. She wouldn't mind going, but with the deadline, she ends up just staying later at work in order to get more work done so she can go. Because she wants to go. It's just, she's not used to this kind of life. I think she said even growing up, her parents didn't really do things like that. So it's not something she's used to. But she does. She spends more time at work so that she can finish her project quicker, or at least on time, to be able to go to the sports festival. Which she tells Kana that she'll be going. So the next part is all the sports festival. Playing, or not, I can't say playing, but participating in all of the events. Kana's class, I believe, wins the sports festival. Came down to the relay, I believe. The last two runners were, I can't remember the name of her friend, the one who, well, seems to be in love with her. How she always has like hearts in her eyes or like the back of her mouth whenever she touches her or anything. It was her, and Kana was the last runner. Her friend, when running, accidentally trips and falls over, and all the other runners get ahead of her a good distance. So by the time she gets to Kana, it's already, they're like, I don't know, a quarter of the way around the track. But Kana is, well, not human. So she was able to catch up pretty easily. She made sure not to use too much of her like powers, because she could have easily outran all of them. But she can't, she can't be acting like the Flash out on a elementary school sports festival. That would draw a lot of attention. But yeah, they end up winning the sports festival. And just had a good time. Kobayashi had a good time watching and rooting for her. What's his name? Shoto? He had kind of a hard time having Lukua in the stands since she's jumping up and down a lot. And all the little kids are watching her. For obvious reasons. I don't know how his class did. They didn't really show them that much, only when it really involved Lukua. They did the, I think it was scavenger hunt. They showed that because his item that he had to found was supposed to be world class. So he runs over and grabs her and takes her to the judge. And the judge agreed. She was world class. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what to expect for this episode. We're only a few episodes away from finishing this series up. I believe there's 13 episodes, and I think it's an OVA. Although when I downloaded it, it comes up as episode 14. So I will probably do the last 3 episodes next week. And then we'll be done with this one. And I'll only have Blue Exorcist on this day. At least for a little while. Once we get, more of the shows done. This one... See, Blue Exorcist... See, what else do I have? I think that's really it. That one, My Hero Academia is going to continue into the next season. Alright, so I guess once this one and Blue Exorcist are done, or once I'm almost done with Blue Exorcist, I'll pick the next few shows to react to. There's 2 seasons for Blue Exorcist, though, so I might wait until I'm almost done with season 1. I think that would be a reasonable time to start looking at new shows. And then when season 1 is over, I'll start the other shows along with that one. Hopefully by then season 3 of My Hero Academia is out and I could do that. But we'll see. All I know is when that starts, I am watching it as soon as it's on. So, the video is going to be located over here, and the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. What volume do I have this at? That should be fine. Alright. So we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.